What's up guys, I'm back with another Netflix original movie review. At the end of the week, Netflix will release The Lovebirds, a movie that I'm really excited to watch. But before this, I have another Spanish language film made in Mexico to review. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy, drop a comment as well. By the by, I'm Valentin Moret, the movie guy, and this is my review for Mutiny of the Worker Bees. Omar is a young man with big aspirations. He wants to make his own company to rival Apple. He'll call it Cherry. When his father hears about this, he has a heart attack. Now, Omar needs to get a real job in order to pay the medical bills. And he finally does get a job after many interviews at One Relo Tech. He has a lot of work, no friends, a project to do that will decide whether he remains at the job, and a little crush on the boss's assistant. What could go wrong? Like usual, we're gonna start with some negatives and end on some positives. First of all, this is a light-hearted movie, so you're gonna feel good watching it. But still, the plot is not very strong and things just happen to Omar way too conveniently. He guesses that his boss's password is password, or he wins this trophy for a karaoke event, or he knocks it out of the park with his project. It did make me feel good, but it felt a little bit too convenient. Another weak point is the fact that pretty early on, Omar gets into the computer of his boss and finds some documents, but we never find out what was on those documents. This part of the plot was just dropped. It could have come in handy in the ending, but we are supposed to just forget that this happened. Like I said, this is a light-hearted film, but the end turns into absolute action chaos. There are people fighting with the cops and between each other, and it really messed with the tone of the movie. All of a sudden, we were part of the church scene from Kingsman. I really liked Omar and he made the movie a lot better. He is a guy that is working so his grandpa can have a vacation. He is ambitious, smart, he scares pretty easily, he is a bit awkward in interactions with people, but I loved it. He even has this sort of special ability where he can find out what problem there is in the system. His boss, Tanya Davic, is a real pain in the backside. She is a boss that scares her employees with her presence and anger, and the performance behind her was spot on. More on that later. Her brother, Roberto, is the type of rich guy that hits on women at the office and thinks that Omar is actually hired to wash his car. Basically, all the characters are made really well. This movie has a very unique aesthetic with a lot of animated pop-ups that really add to the feel of the movie. When Omar compares getting a job to getting a date online, there is a nice little profile pop-up on the screen that follows his instructions and many other scenes like this. I also believe that his first day at his job is a very accurate representation of how it really is at your first day at work. You have no friends, no idea where you are supposed to go and what to do, and this movie pictures that, just like it also pictures the hunt for a job and how the expectations of the people hiring are. They always expect a lot of years of experience, so they don't hire you so you can gain that experience. It's very bad, but that's not what this video is about. The cast of Mutiny of the Worker Bees is decent. They all make their characters feel real and believable, but to me, there is only one standout. Barbara de Regil, I hope I pronounced that correctly, plays Tanya Davic, the scary boss, and she owns every scene where she's allowed to show her fangs. A very charismatic presence. I actually want to check out more of her work. The best scene from this movie is the top 10 rules at work. Two of the friends of Omar tell him what he should and should not do at work, and it was hilarious. It's basically a case of it's funny cause it's true. Especially the 4th rule, you'll forget your access card one day, so you have to get in good with a security guy. And the final one, which was definitely improvised by his friends, you have to pay the tab at a bar if you're the new guy. I'll be honest, I didn't expect much from this one, but it was actually enjoyable. The plot may not have been the strongest, but damn it, it made me feel good, and we need that in this current situation. For my alternative pick, I choose Murder Mystery, an Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston comedy that you might hear some people criticize, but I absolutely loved it. So, my rating for Mutiny of the Worker Bees is 3 stars.